I've been thinking, and I just remember Black Ops 3 had some of the best maps I've ever played on in any Call of Duty title. I mean, look at this map, Hunted, for example. This map, Hunted, was my favorite map, maybe of all time, to be honest. It's just a beautiful aesthetic, a beautiful layout. It's perfect for the jumping movement, the sliding and the wall jumping, everything, wall running, whatever. Swimming in it. I mean, this map was just a masterpiece. And I remember playing it in the beta in 2015, and I was like, damn, this is a perfect map. And if you guys have ever played Search and Destroy on Hunted and Black Ops 3, you know how good this map is. Like, it is the perfect everything about it. And that brings me to my point. How come we haven't had any remastered Black Ops 3 maps, right? Infected, Hunted, Redwoods, and oh my god, the DLC. Well, okay, the DLC kind of got a little iffy, but the DLC 1 for Black Ops 3, I think it was called Awakening, and that was with the water park map, the map with 3 different freaking maps in one. It's Gauntlet, that one was cool. You got that one night map, I forget what it's called, but that one was cool too. The first DLC just knocked out of the park. Basically, all these maps were pretty dope. And why haven't we got them remastered? And that's because of the jumpy, slidey, runny, slidey, jumpy movement. Unfortunately, it halts them from remastering any of these maps. But I think, might sound crazy, but I think Call of Duty might be ready for another advanced movement video game or advanced movement video game series. Listen, Infinite Warfare was one of the most disliked YouTube videos ever on the website. And honestly, I think that's why they took away dislikes, because I had like 1 million dislikes or whatever. Because everybody was tired of the advanced movement. They wanted to return to boots on the ground, regular good old Call of Duty. And they were tired of jumping around and sliding and all that crazy futuristic shit. But, we went back to boots on the ground after Infinite Warfare, which was World War II. And that game was a flop. And then they made, 2018 Black Ops 4. That game flopped too. 2019 Modern Warfare, it flopped. And ever since then, the games have just been flopping. And people were begging for boots on the ground warfare. But for some reason, ever since we turned on to boots on the ground again, all of the games have just been flopping, not fun, not interesting, nothing. They're just the most plain, recycled, mediocre, basic content sold for full price every year. And Sledgehammer Games took a risky move by making Advanced Warfare in 2014 with the jumpy exoskeleton movement. And you know what? I think Black Ops 3 did it best. They had the most calmed movement, but it was still futuristic jumping. And it did it the best. It really nailed it. After those 3 years of Call of Duty installments of Advanced Warfare, well, I mean, I'm calling it the game, but Advanced Movement, right? We never returned back to it. And it's almost been 10 years now. Well, 8 years since we've had any advanced movement in a Call of Duty game. But I think at this point, we're ready for advanced movement again. I mean, give it to us. Just give us the advanced movement again. Because it was a good idea. Not for every year, though. Not for 3 years in a row. Definitely not. But it was a fun idea. And I think it had some of the best gameplay in any of the Call of Duty games. And if you look at the game that's going to come out this year, Call of Duty 2024, it's Treyarch. Treyarch's not going to let us down. It's going to be a good game. But what about next year's Call of Duty? And the year after that? It's getting stale so quickly. And it's been stale for so long. The only thing that keeps it going is the first month of gameplay is awesome. And after that, everyone gets bored of it. And I haven't really seen anybody talk about this. I haven't seen any YouTube videos about it. But I think it's time to bring back the movement, okay? Bring back the futuristic games. We haven't had a futuristic game since, 2016? We deadass have not... 2018, I'm sorry. Black Ops 4. So, we haven't had a futuristic game since 2018, 6 years ago, okay? It's only been modern into the past. And Black Ops 2 was the first video game in Call of Duty history to go futuristic. And you know what? It was the best game. The best game ever. Literally the best video game ever. No doubt the best Call of Duty ever. And I think if they just give it a chance again, let's go back into the future. Because why do we keep going to World War II? Everyone's tired of World War II. I'm tired of shooting freaking semi-automatic guns and stupid-ass clowns running around the map like fake World War II shit. I want like real World War II. We're not going to get that. Everything's PC now. So let's go to the future again. Let's give that another shot. Because this modern day shooter first person shooter is getting way too bland, way too plain. And the cool thing about the Call of Duty franchise is that every year we get a different developer. You know, we have Sledgehammer, Infinity Ward, and Treyarch. So every year it's like a different taste of Call of Duty a little bit, you know? As long as they're not copying the engines and copying all the mechanics of every game, which they are now. It used to be really different every year. Now it's just the same. The only time we get something different is when Treyarch makes a game. But besides that, we need to change it up a little bit. We've had two modern games in a row, okay? And then before that, we had a World War II game, which was absolute ass. What a disgrace of a World War II game, okay? And then we had a Cold War game, and now we're gonna get a Gulf War game, which is cool. I like going to the past, you know. I like that era. We're done with World War II. We don't need any more World War II games. But let's go back to the future again. Let's go try it again. I'm really curious to see if they're gonna do it again, because I don't think they are. I don't see them trying that again because of how much hate Infinite Warfare got. I don't see them going into the future again with jumpity, sliding movements. But what do you guys think? I mean, I would like that if they just tried it again and give us some new ideas, right? Infinite Warfare was a flop. Advanced Warfare was a flop. Black Ops 3 was a perfect game. A damn near perfect game. So if they could just try to emulate that a little bit, let's see what we can get. I'm tired of using the M16. I'm tired of using the MP5. I'm tired of using the P90. I want new stuff. I want new I'm tired of fighting in a freaking desert. I'm tired of freaking fighting in a drone station. We want new stuff. Okay? And I know Modern Warfare 3 is giving us new maps. And these maps honestly feel recycled from previous assets. But even then, at least it's new. But still, it's not fun. None of them are iconic. The only one I could think of that's iconic was Meat. And then before that, the only iconic map I could think of is Shoot House. So we have 2 iconic maps in about 4 years, which is actually horrendous. Because the old Call of Duty games had an iconic map every game. I mean, Modern Warfare 2, High Rise, Rust, iconic. Black Ops, you got freaking Havana. Oh, I mean, that wasn't iconic, but, you know, Firing Range, Nuketown, iconic. 2011, Modern Warfare 3, Resistance, iconic. Dome, iconic. And now, we don't have any of those iconic games. So I think it's about time that we change it up and shake up the strategy a little bit. Go back into the future, okay? Take Call of Duty into the future again. It's been a long time. It's way overdue. And yeah, everybody was hating on it when we were in the future. But now, everybody looks back at how awesome Black Ops 3 was. And I think we needed to give that another shot. Because we are tired of these Modern Warfare games. I am absolutely exhausted. Because I know the next one's going to be Modern Warfare 4. And it's going to be a remaster of Modern Warfare 3 maps. I'm just tired of it. We are done with it.